They spend all their money on the first one.
Put in lots of sex and action so they can fool you into thinking it's gonna be like that every week.
That is so sleazy.
I agree.
People, it's a talk show. Now, we have word that there may be an attempt on the governor's life. We think it may be soon.
Any suspects?
A few. The Liberation People's Front, the Hammer of God right-wing paramilitary group, the Mallet of God left-wing separatists, the Screaming Banshees of Death. They're actually quite moderate. 24 members of the state House, 32 members of the state Senate, 5 Supreme Court justices, disgruntled Postmaster General, the National Organization for Women, Bill O'Reilly, Bill Buckley, Billy Baldwin, Natalie Portman, Shannon Elizabeth, Kirsten Dunst, Jim Bailey, don't ask, his high school homeroom teacher, his college poli-sci teacher.
We get the picture. So with all these suspects, where do we start?
Oh, no, not with any of them. No, we think it's an inside job, somebody on the show. And that's where you're going to go undercover. Now, we have jobs to get each of you into the show. It's up to you to figure out who might be doing this. And remember, it could be anyone. So no one can find out what you're doing there. Not even the governor.
Our first assignment is on a new TV show?
And if we don't deliver their program,
Then our program, you know, the one that you created, will get canceled.
Exactly.
Everybody wants to be in showbiz. Everybody knows that it's the best. We promise to delight you with our heart and soul. You can pick us over all the rest.
Novelty acts. The original plan was to do a talk show, address issues of national importance. But the governor wants it to be a variety hour now. For every Alan Greenspan or John McCain, he wants a dwarf who plays spoons.
I know I can do a good job for you. Mr. Onassis, being your talent coordinator is a dream come true for me. Did you know in high school I was voted most likely to coordinate talent? Weird, huh?
Okay. So, booking guests here has not been easy. The governor's popularity has dipped a bit.
Who's on the first episode?
His running mate and a farmer from Kansas whose cow has 2 heads.
His running mate who hasn't spoken to him since they lost the election?
His running mate who hasn't spoken to him since they lost the election.
Wow, his running mate who hasn't spoken to him since they... That's enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, this is so exciting. Getting a new show started, being here on a Hollywood soundstage.
Pinch me.
You don't like it?
I don't care what anyone says. Hollywood is a magical place full of magical people, and they deserve all the awards they give themselves.
I guess after almost being chief of staff, everything else seems like a step down.
Let's put it this way. I could have run the free world. Last week I was promoting this show at a bratwurst festival in Rockford.
Regarding my new career, the wind may have changed direction, but it still blows warm. If you like it, I wrote it myself. I'm gonna have to call you back. You must be Dee Dee.
Yes, yes, I am, Governor McNamara. I have been a big supporter of yours for a long, long time, and I especially appreciate the way you hung in there when things got tough. You did some of your best work with your back against the wall.
Well, thanks very much, Dee Dee. Perhaps someday soon I'll be able to do some of my best work with your back against the wall.
Now, this show is very important to all of us at Network. That's why I'm here. I'm here to oversee every aspect of production.
Not to worry. We will give them a show, make their hair plugs stand on end. Hair plugs, kind of a wordplay.
Awesome.
Jury's still out on this whole Hollywood-Washington mix, though. I mean, showbiz people aren't used to doing something that matters. Most of them think altruistic is the name of their pool man. But seriously.
Where's an open manhole when you need one?
Hey, that's interesting. People normally talk to me 5-6 minutes before they decide not to like me.
I work at a network, so I'm not that patient. You think we could work now?
Absolutely we could work. I'm a TV producer in his 40s. This could be the last job I have. Hey, you know what they say? I'm not getting older, I'm getting fitter. You see what I did then? Bitter, better. The point being, you think I'd work with a guy who slept with my wife if I didn't have to?
Whoa, wait a minute. The governor slept with your wife?
Well, only 3 times after I found out about it, though. So, you know, it's not like he doesn't respect our friendship.
Well, that kind of behavior ends now. Along with every other reason it's wrong, it's bad PR for the network. Now, there's no way I'm going to allow that guy to keep hitting on every woman he bumps into.
Barry. Well, hello there, sugar. I'm guessing you're the proud new beneficiary of the Network Diversity Program. Listen, I was wondering if you might give me all of your notes over dinner and a late-night contraceptive cocktail. Well, I believe very strongly in old-fashioned education, and I'm particularly in favor of getting back to the basic fundamentals of reading and writing. Oh, that's good. Print it that way. Oh, and would you put in all those little commas? I never could figure out where they all go.
Excuse me, Governor. This is Miss Eller, the reporter from TV Highlights.
Did he just say Miss?
He did. I was married till this morning, but dumped him when I heard you were more comfortable with single reporters.
Oh.
I tease. Truth is, my line of work isn't built for settling down. Always on the move. Brunching with Katie and Matt on the East Coast, sucking down sushi with Callista on the West.
I envy your opportunity to explore this great nation of ours. Not only meeting all of the people, but seeing the many and very natural wonders. Niagara Falls, Yellowstone National Park, the Grand Tetons.
Aren't you a devil? You remind me of a TV executive I met in rehab. Well, he wasn't really an executive. They actually hire someone to get addicted for them and then take credit for it. Rehab. Whew. Had to be the worst 2.5 days of my life. If it wasn't for the sedatives, I never would have made it through. What's the matter with him? His father beat him when he laughed?
Mr. Sherlock is head of my personal security detail. I don't think he likes the idea of a complete stranger asking me personal questions and following me around all day, right?
We could be talking next week's cover. Look, I've interviewed Shannon Doherty at 6 in the morning and Sybil Shepherd when she had her own show. Every last one of them came to love me.
Well, I'm particularly looking forward to that part. I'm sorry, that's not at all what I said. You've got it all wrong.
Governor, time to rehearse.
You gotta go. I'm gonna call you back, and you and I are gonna go toe-to-toe, mister.
Another misquote by an irresponsible journalist?
Food order. They forgot the fries with my cheesesteak.
If we could check your makeup, sir.
I'm gonna kill you, Governor.
All right, everybody, quiet, please. Rehearsing. And 3, 2.
From sea to shining sea, I welcome my fellow... Oh, come on, Barry. I told you I wanted to open with my signature phrase.
I'm sorry, Governor. We just thought, what's up? Lacked a certain panache.